What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. And welcome to week 4 of Fragrances of the Week. I can't believe it. So if you don't know Fragrances of the Week, if this is your first time here to the channel, first of all, welcome. I hope you stick around. What we do here is I let you know what fragrances I wore over the past 7 days. That is from last Friday up until today, which is Thursday, which is the day I'm filming this video. And you'll see the video on Friday, so the day after I'm actually filming. And again, I'll just tell you what I wore each day. Most days I wear at least 1 or 2 fragrances, so I'll tell you what I wore and what I thought about it, how I was feeling, maybe even what I did that day. So we're gonna jump right into the lineup. I'm gonna preface this week by saying I did not get any compliments whatsoever this week. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking, do you get compliments? Let us know if you get compliments. 0. Not a single compliment was given this week. But once again, I'm cool with that. I'm not looking for them. If they come, that's a bonus. So we're jumping off here with a new fragrance to my collection. This is one I never thought I'd really have. It's something I always kind of liked when it came out. This came out in 2016, I believe. And I thought it was nice, but I never had a chance to fully wear it, so I didn't really fully appreciate it. And then I finally did fully wear it, and now I'm kind of crazy about it. This is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. This is L'Homme Ultime, again from 2016. I forgot to mention, I wanted to try to keep a bit of a theme for the week, so I'm just calling it Fresh and Clean Week, all right? So all these fragrances are gonna be on the fresher side, you know, if anything. I know it's a really broad category or a broad theme, but hey, work with me here. The themes will get better as we go. So once again, L'Homme Ultime. If you've never smelled this fragrance, oh, this is a beautiful scent for the spring and summer. Lots of rose and ginger, and there's some citruses in there. You get quite a bit of apple and even some wood, some cedar wood in there. So it gets spicy and zingy. There's some grapefruit, like I said, there's citrus. That rose is at the heart, and it's a fresh rose, and it's not too floral, strangely enough. Really, really beautiful scent. I believe last Friday, I don't really remember what I did. I don't think I did anything special. So I was rocking this and I was enjoying it. That's L'Homme Ultime from Yves Saint Laurent. Up next is actually another new addition to my collection. This is one that when I first smelled it, honestly, I did not care for. This is a relatively new release. I believe it came out last year. I didn't care for it when it came out. I did a first impressions video maybe a year ago, and I smelled it and I'm like, I didn't really care for it. But I gotta say, in getting full wearings out of a bottle, once again, same thing as with L'Homme Ultime, getting a full wearing out of a bottle, I really enjoy it. It's just very pleasant and easy to wear. We're talking about Acqua Absolute from the house of Giorgio Armani. All right, man, I dig this stuff. I didn't care for it, but now I dig it. You have that Acqua DNA, you know, it's very kind of marine-like and sea salty and aquatic with some citrus in there, but this time they've added quite a bit of sweetness and some warmth and woody depth to it. You got quite a bit of tonka bean in here, which makes it more sweet now. And they even added, again, the warmth comes from some more patchouli and labdanum, which is, I think, a new addition to the fragrance. Really nice to wear in the summertime, day or night. It functions both ways. It does even greater at night because of that sweetness. It lends itself to be a little bit more formal, maybe not so casual. You know what I mean? It's not too aquatic at that point. Saturday was a super chill day, but I really loved wearing this stuff. You're gonna see more of this on my channel during the summer season. Acqua Absolute. All right, on Sunday, I wore 2 fragrances. And it started the day off with a fragrance you're gonna see a little bit more of very soon, probably next week. This is, as you can see, it says Sauvage, all right? And it says their impression of Dior Sauvage, okay? Now this comes from a company called Oil Perfumery, if that wants to focus. There it is. And they sent me quite a few oils recently. I've done a video on oils before featuring Zoa Aroma, which was a great video. I'm really proud of that video, and a lot of you guys seem to dig it because a lot of you seem to be very much into oils. And I got actually another video coming up with Zoha soon as well. But I'm doing one on this company, Oil Perfumery. Again, they sent me quite a few fragrances. I gotta say, well, I'm not gonna say too much. I got a review coming out on Monday. So I'm gonna save my actual thoughts for the review. But what I'll say now is, it smells just like Sauvage. It's Sauvage. It's an oil version of Dior Sauvage. It's very impressive. But again, I'll tell you more about it on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned. Later on Sunday, and on this day, Sunday, I had a rehearsal for a gig that I have coming up this weekend. And I also had a private trumpet student that I met with for a lesson. Later on Sunday, I decided to throw on this classic from Creed, Green Irish Tweed. Man, never get tired of it. And it is the dry down that really draws me into this fragrance. I always forget. I always spray it on and I'm like, man, this smells great. And then once it dries, I'm like, oh. It smells so good. I always forget. I made a post about it on my Instagram, just kind of shed my love for Creed, Green Irish Tweed. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll wait.
What are you still doing here? Go follow me.
So that was Green Irish Tweed. Really enjoyed wearing this stuff on Sunday. On Monday, for the first part of the day, we pull out this bad boy. It was very hot, and I wore Parfums Vintage Aqua Intense. Again, their impression of Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua 2016, which is now discontinued. And again, this is a spot-on version, but in my opinion, it is better quality. It is not as scratchy. It dries down a little bit smoother, but it still has that same DNA, that same core to the fragrance, that kind of sweet, almost bubblegummy, but fresh aquatic with that yuzu in there. It's really great. Very, very casual scent, so I wore it casually just out during the day in a t-shirt and shorts, and it worked perfectly, running errands. So that was Parfums Vintage Aqua Intense. Now later on Monday nights here where I live, there's a jazz club not far from me, and they have a jam session every Monday night. And I started going again now that school is out. Now I'm not teaching, and I don't have to get up so early in the mornings now. I can afford to go out to these late night jam sessions. And I decided to wear Creed Aventis, which I have been avoiding. Not because I don't like it, but again, because in my most worn fragrances of 2018 video, I tried to make a little bit of an unofficial vow that I'm going to try to wear this less. And I have been sticking to that. I probably have only pulled for it, I want to say 3 or 4 times since January. So I think I'm doing pretty good, or I think we're on track to have a new winner for 2019. But it's still so good. Fruity Chypre, kind of has this green and woody mossiness to it, sitting underneath, also a little bit of smokiness, but sitting underneath some fruits, some pineapple, black currant, got the citrus and apple in there with some florals, and there's some vanilla in the base. You already know, same story. So good. That's Creed Aventis. Now Tuesday, we busted out this one. I almost forgot I had this. This is one that I did a review on a while back, in addition to all the fragrances from the house at that time, from the house of Masque Milano, excuse me. This is Alba. This is such a beautiful fragrance. You got quite a bit of like an herbal nature with some clary sage and there, myrtle and thyme. There's some citruses up top, lemon and some green tangerine, and also curry leaves. It has this it kind of has a curry smell to it. I think it has Immortelle, which is also called everlasting flower. Immortelle can bring kind of a curry scent to it. It's weird. It might not sound very pleasant, but I think it complements the scent profile so well. Again, you got this very bright and juicy citrus up top with this green nature. And again, that kind of curry, herbaceous, almost culinary feeling to it. And then it dries down to some cypress and like juniper and some woods. Such a beautiful scent. I would hope to get a bottle of this. That day, Tuesday, I just got a haircut and I had it on. No one said anything, but it's all good. Again, Alba from Masque Milano. Later on Tuesday, I had a gig. Tuesday night. That's right. And we wore Acqua di Gio, another Acqua di Gio, but this is Profumo Special Blend. And this came from my boy Ricky Kanda from Alfa Fragrances. I'll link him down below. Man, this stuff is good. I used to not really care for it, but I've worn it a little bit more here and there. It's been a while since I've worn it, and I enjoy it. And I actually enjoy it a lot more than the regular Profumo. To my nose, the difference between the Special Blend and the regular one, this has an amped up patchouli note to me, so it actually comes off a little bit sweeter and a little bit earthier. But the same vibe is still there. It works great for summer evenings. I think that's the perfect time to wear this. So I wore it to my gig. Once again, no compliments, but I enjoyed it. And again, that's what matters to me. So that was Acqua di Gio Profumo Special Blend. And finally, on Wednesday, which was yesterday, this is Wednesday the 12th, I tried to give another chance to this one, Creed Aventis Cologne. And if you missed my review, you can check it out here. Again, I like this scent. I think it's a beautiful scent. I think it's undeniably pleasant. It smells good. It smells high quality, but it's just overpriced. That's all I gotta say about it. It's just overpriced. To me, in my little opinion, that's just what I think. But beautiful scent, nice citrus aromatic, kind of has some chypre qualities to it, kind of woody and mossy almost, but mostly bright and citric, perfect for this weather because it's hot here where I am right now. In fact, I'm sweating, but I wore this. I really enjoyed it. Yesterday, I actually had a meeting for another job that I'm starting up in the fall. I'll be teaching at one of the colleges nearby. I'm really looking forward to that, in addition to a new job, which I'm actually starting tonight, this evening. And that is what I wore this week. So what I want you guys to do, let me know down below. Give me one fragrance you wore this week that you enjoyed the most, that stood out the most to you, that had the most impact on your day. Whether or not you got compliments, but if you did, let me know. And if you did, share me your secret, because I don't get compliments, so tell me how you do it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you keep tuning in to these weekly videos. I'm having a good time putting them together, and I hope you enjoy watching them. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.